I'm Ray, and welcome to TinyTableGames. Thank you very much for clicking on this video. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and you like the stuff that you see on here. And join me as we continue playing through all the stuff on my game shelf and painting up all the minis. And today is episode 4 of our Escape from Stalingrad Z campaign. So far things have been going pretty well. Katyusha and the other guy who she just rescued, whose name I forget, are making their way out, and we've come up to the move along scenario. So let's check it out. So for this scenario, let's see. Your heart pounds as you race down one alley after another. Every turn brings you face to face with the dead and their cries. You search desperately for an escape. Up ahead, an intact warehouse, the door ajar. You make a break for it. The ghouls close in. Smashing your way through, you find 3 cadaverous monstrosities twisting their necks to leer at you. So we put our 2 starting characters right here. Notice how many turns there are. Let me shove this up a little bit. There we go. Notice how many turns there are. And we got 3 zombies in this room with a door right here. And then 3 more hidden zombies here, another door here, 2 more zombies, and the exit. And somewhere in here is an alpha zombie, which lets everybody move 2 instead of 1, and they no longer have a -4 to their initiative, or basically what happens there. And the primary objective is to just get the heck off the map in this one. Your secondary objective is if you kill the alpha, you can roll on the table right here and maybe get something good. At best 2 food, 2 ammo, or 1 med kit, basically. All the doors are jammed, which means that when you open it, you can't close it again, which makes me think that in the past, since zombies can't open doors, I probably should have been closing them behind me so the zombies couldn't follow in. That's a good tactical note for future use. And to open a jammed door, you have to perform a special action, which basically means that you have to move up next to it, stand there and waste your whole turn forcing the door open. So the bright side is we can clean all 3 of these guys out, then move up, clean those 3 out. The zombie spawn point is behind them, of course, which is part of the reason why the doors don't close, I suspect, because now they're going to be chasing you all the way through. There's no other spawn points, just right here where you start. All right. That all said, let's get started. The alpha zombie has not appeared, so the zombies are still at a -4 to their initiative. So that's 8 to 2, so humans go first. And we shall start with Katyusha, who is going... Move these down here now. There we go. Katyusha, who is going to use her 3-dice heavy weapon and do a thing which is called spread fire, which is because it's 3 dice, you can allocate 1 die here and then roll your next die and put it on the spot next to it. It has to be adjacent. For example, if there was a gap in between where this guy was, because this guy's on the door, really, just awkward to put it that way. It'd be 1 die, 2 die, 3 die, so you couldn't concentrate the 2 dice over there. It's like you spray and pray, basically. But in this case, she only needs to allocate 1 die, then 1 die, then maybe she'll go back the other way and do the 1 die again. We'll see. And basically, she hits on a 6-9, but she is graduated to a 5-8 due to her experience. But add 1 back because spread fire adds 1 to your target. So she's back to a 6-9. So she stuns this guy on a 6 and kills him on a 9. And when you're doing spread fire, you just do die, and then you choose whether you're going to shoot at that guy again or spread it to the next one. So it's pretty friendly in that sense. So 6 or a 9 to kill the first guy. 8. So he is stunned. She'll spread to this guy. 6-9 again. That is an ammo, unfortunately. So she has to lose 1 ammo. And she will go ahead and fire her 3rd shot at the guy who is not stunned. And kills him. So that's good. So 1 stunned, 1 dead, and lost 1 ammo. Not ideal, but that is the price of using that thing. And she's now up to 12 kills. She is walking, and we're walking, and we're walking, and there's no other way except through that door. And there's 2 zombies left right there. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3, and stay out of his way. And he's going to go walking. 1, 2, 3, 4, right here. And smack this guy with a shovel, hopefully. He hits on a 3, stuns on a 3, kills on a 6, which is pretty awesome. That shovel's really handy that way. Gets the stun rather than the kill. Well, that's not so bad. So now the zombies go, so they both unstun. And it's the start of a new round. At the bottom of this round, they will spawn another zombie. So we need to make progress and make it fast. So, top of the round initiative. They go first. Well, crap. So this one locks, and this one locks. Not ideal. Okay, so Algier here has got to break his lock. To do so, he has to at least roll a 3 on a d12. And he does. So now he can go ahead and move normally. And he is going to, I guess, walk this turn, because there's no reason to do otherwise. And he is going to go 1 and smack that guy with the shovel. And it does nothing. So he has attacked and accomplished nothing twice in a row. 2, 3, 4, I guess. Just for safety, because that'll force that guy to take 1 step. Okay, over here, Katusha now has on her own for breaking her lock. She needs a 5. And she gets it. Phew. And she is also walking. She is going to step back 1 and shoot at this guy. And nothing happens. Oh, no, actually that is enough because I'm not spreading fire. She's just shooting at him. So that is a stun. But her second die at him, because I should have rolled those all at the same time, is nothing. And her third die is a kill. So she managed to blast that guy. Not spreading fire, at least lets you concentrate everybody in one spot. And she doesn't level up again until she's killed 35 zombies, and she's only at 13 right now, so it's a way off. So she's attacked, he's attacked. That's about it. These guys aren't going to move because they have no reason to move because they can't see anything. He's going to move up 1, and that's all he can do. He needs movement left to be able to lock on. And at the end of the round, spawn. So this guy pops up. Another beta. All right. Top of the round, into round 3, these clear off. And happily, at least that wasn't the alpha, because he's all mixed in there. So for all I know, he was going to pop up just then. That would have Are you kidding me? Zombie 12 again? Come on. The zombies go first again. So he locks this guy down. And he goes 1 and can't do anything else. So Algier, first thing he has to do is unlock. So again, he needs at least a 3 to shake off the zombie who's busy grappling in with him again. Thank you. And now he's going to walk. So 1, 2 to turn towards the zombie. Actually, just 1, sorry. He's not running. And now hitting the zombie, hopefully a 6 to kill it. Are you kidding me? Dude. And I guess he'll back up. And that's the end of his turn. Katusha. Brother. is going to go 1, 2, 3 because it's difficult terrain. Turn sideways for 4 and do spread fire once again, probably. So 1 die at this guy. And it's a whiff. And so she's going to use a 2nd die at this guy, which means she can't shoot at that guy at all because that'll lead up the 3rd spot, but you got to do what you got to do. 6 is enough to stun him, so might as well use the 3rd die and hope for a 9. Nope. So he's stunned. Man, their rolling is just not amazing so far today. So zombie turn. He is equidistant, so even odds. She'll be odd, he'll be even. So he shifts over here. And this one unstuns. And top of the round. Wow, they are just not great today. So maybe we'll switch out to this die instead of that blue die. Try that out. Initiative. 2 versus... Well, okay, I guess we'll stick with the blue die. Anyway, zombies go first. So he locks her up and he moves over here. So, yeesh. So Algier is going to walk. He's going to go first and he's going to smack this guy. And maybe this time he can actually do it. Yes, finally. Thank you. Yikes. That's only his 6th zombie. He is really quite behind. So, 1, and there's another zombie's going to spawn. 2, 3, and he's going to get himself in position right here for a special action next round to open the freaking door. Meanwhile, she has to unlock herself. She needs a 6. Nope. Oh, she needs a 5, thankfully, because of that preferred weapon. I keep forgetting. Whew. Saving her bacon. She's going to walk and start with unloading on this guy. So 1. Yep. And there we are. And for her walking, 1, 2, 3, 4. She'll face the opposite direction. And at the end of the round, zombie spawns. And it is, in fact, an armored zombie. And top of the round. Okay, he will use a special action to rip this door open so it's not there anymore. So he can see that it's a beta, and another beta, and an armored guy. So either the leader is still over here, or he's one of these two. Okay, well, his special action is literally all he can do for the whole round. So it's over to her, and she will fire at the armored guy. The armored guy difference is that, or should she even bother? If she steps forward, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not sure it's even worth it until the alpha shows up, because then that guy's going to run in. But in the meantime, she's going to walk 1, 2, because he's in this square. Oh, she can't move through him. She's stuck. I forgot. Unfortunately, you cannot pass through other tokens, whether they be your own or somebody else's. So she's just going to stand there and fire. So hopefully she needs a 9 because armored guys don't, or needs an 8 because armored guys don't stun. Shot 1, shot 2, shot 3, got him. Okay, that's it for them. These guys go 1, 2, and 1. Those guys still are unaware, and nobody spawns this time, so top of the round. He can go now, and he is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, which is safer than it looks because this is hindering terrain, and zombies can't cross hindering terrain. So he will take a swing with his shovel right at that guy. He only needs a 6 against an armored guy to kill him. He could get a 1 instead, though. That's not great. That's going to be a problem soon. And she's going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4. And she could shoot at this guy, but she might hit him if she rolls a 2. So instead, she is going to fire at this one. She gonna spread fire? Probably. Nah, man, I don't think she is, because it's already a +1 because of the hindering terrain. So she's at a 6/9 to shoot that guy. So, and he's dead. So over to the zombies. He can't go anywhere, so he's going to go this way. He is going to lock him up. And somebody spawns down here. And it is the Alpha. Great. When the Alpha spawns, now everybody can move 2 instead of 1 if you're a zombie. And they no longer have the -4 to their initiative, I believe. So top of the round there. He is going to go first. He's going to walk, and he must break his lock. 3 or better. Whew, just gets it. And now he's going to swing at that guy before he does anything else. Needs a 6 to kill him. Gets a 6, thankfully. And because he had to do that, he cannot open the door, but he can move. And the door is in this space right here. So he's going to trust her and turn this way and face the door so he can bust it open on the next turn. Just a little crooked there because the little door thing is that way. She is going to walk and move to here. And because she's adjacent to it, it's not a -1 for her to shoot over that. And she's going to fire away at that beta. Hitting on 5s, killing on 8s. Number 1, that's plenty. Okay. That just leaves the zombie. Let's see, and she was there. And not much reason for her to change location just now. So this guy goes 1, 2, and nobody spawns this time, so top of the round. That clears off. I'm not sure he wants to open the door yet. Let's see, she's going to walk 1, 2 onto the table, 3, 4 to turn around. And the range on her weapon is 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's just in range. She's going to unload on the Alpha. Hopefully this will be effective. He actually has 2 health. So she has to hit him twice, but at least she has the tools to do the job. So stuns on a 5, kills on an 8, or wounds on an 8, I should say. First shot. Nope. Second shot. There's 1 wound and 1 wound. So he is wounded and stunned. So as it comes to the zombie turn, are we going to have him open that door? No, we're not. So he shakes off his stun, he remains wounded, and we spawn another guy at the bottom of the round. And it is the Kugelfish. Great. That's great. I hate that guy. And top of the round, initiative. It's just even straight up initiative now. No more -4 because of the big guys in town. So they go first again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Nothing else they can do there. So now he's going to pop the door because they've already gone. So he can pretty much see what's going on over here, and it's a beta and an armored guy. Well, that's better than the Kugelfish thing. More importantly, it doesn't matter. They just got to get out the door. And that's all he can do, so it's back to her. She's going to go 1, 2 to back up. And this still isn't a modifier for her because she's adjacent to it and shooting over only 1 square. And she's again going to try to unload into the Alpha, partially because that's the only one she can see. So 3 shots, hitting on 5s, killing on 8s. Shot 1, cost her an ammo. She's only got 1 left. Shot 2 is enough to do the job. The second wound, so the Alpha is out. And that leaves an objective token if they want to go scramble over there and try for some stuff. Okay, well that slows everybody down, that's good. The zombies already went, so that's the bottom of the round. Top of the next round. She runs up there, she has to search. Is it worth it? She's down to 1 ammo, so it's probably worth it. So she's going to go first. She's going to walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take the risk. Fire at this guy. Even a 5 will be sufficient to kill him and pop his little smoke bomb. And there we go. Wink. So that pops his little toxic cloud. But it only goes around there, so she's good in that front. So at the start of the next turn, she can do a search. He's probably just going to stay right there, because the zombies are both going to go erg like that. And it's going to behoove him to be in the doorway so he can't be surrounded. And at the bottom of the turn, 1 more guy pops out. And it is another cool fish. Cool. So top of the round, initiative. Zombies are back to -4 because the Alpha's gone. Even so, they still go first. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. For her turn, she is going to search the Alpha. Which means she gets to roll on this table right here. Hopefully she gets either an 11 or a 12. 11 or 12 would be ideal. A 9. I don't know what a 9 is. Let's see, a 9 is 1 ammo. Well, that is not terrible for her. So we get to flip this back over to the ×2 side. And that's her turn. And he is going to just stay where he is, giving him a +2 to his attack. In case the zombies go first again. Yeah, and unfortunately your covering fire, unlike Space Hulk, doesn't stay until you actually reactivate, so it goes at the start of the turn regardless, sadly. Yeah, those are some absolutely ridiculous initiative rolls. All right, so they both move up. The beta, now they're both in the way, but they had to move, so they can't lock him down yet. This guy can walk right through the cloud, doesn't bother him. He's going to go first and shovel that guy, hopefully. 6 to kill, 3 to stun. Or you could get a 1. Now he'll back up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So worthless sometimes. And now she's going, walking. 1, 2, 3. Or should she shoot that guy first? She's got a minute. So she will take... no, she can't see that guy because how... Well, no, she can because it's an open corner there, so it clips, but enough. So she will shoot at that guy. 5 to stun, 8 to kill. Shot 1. That's a stun. Shot 2. And shot 3. So best she could manage was stun, but at least she didn't cause herself to lose more ammo. Alrighty. That's the end of the round. Another zombie spawns. Okay. Top of the round, initiative. Can't believe he missed. They finally go first, although this is cocked, so let's double check that. Yep, they still go first because of the -4. Okay. This guy is stunned, so he's fairly safe. So this guy's going to walk up to here and try once again to hit a zombie who is so stunned he's literally just standing there. Yep, finally. Thank you. There we go. That's 1, 2. Is he going to do any more? I think he will. 3, 4. Through the door. Yeah. And she is going to walk 1, 2, 3, 4, turn this way, fire at that guy through the open door. He is armored, so she needs an 8 to get rid of him, so shot 1. Nope, shot 2. Nope, cost her an ammo, shot 3. Nope. So all that did was burn the ammo she just went to all the trouble to find. Crap. And 1, 2, and 3. And that's the end of the round. Top of the next round, initiative again. Algier is not being deeply, deeply helpful, but he's going to go first. 1. And attempt to whack that guy with the shovel to get him out of the way. Needs a 6. Of course. He would stun him, but he's armored, so it just doesn't matter. That's a 1. And that's pretty much it. So he's got 3 more points of movement left. You can't move out of a zombie spot, zone of control, tackle zone, if you will, in Blood Bowl terms, but only orthogonal, unless you start in it. So I guess he'll take a side step to here, so at least he can't get locked down. And that's the end of the turn. 1 more zombie spawns. And this guy is going to proceed and block the path. Okay. That brings us back to the start of the round track, which means that you can't get any more experience points. You just got to get out. So, rolling initiative. They win the initiative. Algier, whack him with your shovel. Get it right this time. He got a 6, which is what he needs. Hooray! But he can't get experience for it because it took too long. So he will run out of the door. 1, 2, 3. And he's out. And now she will go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And off they go. That was just ugly. The only advantage they got, she lost immediately when it jammed on her, and she had to, well. Let's see, exit. You have made it out of the warehouse and raced through choked alleys and shattered buildings. Up ahead, there is an opening onto a public square. With a growing horde behind you, press forward. Go to Scenario 6, the Fountain. So I'm a little disappointed in Team Us. That was not fantastic work on Algier's part. He seemed to forget which end of his shovel to use for most of the fight. And now they're moving on to the Fountain, which I assume is a big open air area that's probably going to be a mess. Anyway, they managed to find no med kits. They managed to burn up the extra ammo they had. So on the whole, that was just a net loss of an episode. But I suspect that's kind of the point, is it's another wear you down episode. And I suspect there'll be another 1 or 2 wear you down episodes before we have a chance to recover and do anything good about it. I'm Ray, this is TinyTableGames. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next on episode 5 of Escape from Stalingrad Z.